Hello everyone and welcome to today's edition. I am your anchor, Blessing Delo, streaming live from OLDN Studios. With me today is Dr. Justin Chinyeperekwe, PhD, the CEO and founder of COLD and OLDN. Welcome, Doctor, to this new edition. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me again.
Very much. Actually, I had you for last session and it was such an honor. This session, actually, I prepared so many questions for you, but because of your time, I'm going to ask you just some very few questions. And I would be glad if you could answer briefly because of our time. And first of all of you joining us for the first time, if you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, and so you are notified anytime we upload a new video. And if you're watching us on Facebook, why not follow us and share the link to others? And if you're watching us on any other social platform, please follow us by using the link below. Once again, I am Blessing. Dr. Justin, straight to the point, I'm going to ask you the very first question. What is the future of OLDN like, and how do you intend to compete with other global networks that have global reputation?
All right, thank you so much for that question. And actually, there are two questions. The first question is the future of OLDN. And the second question is about competing with other globally recognized networks. First of all, the future of OLDN is now. We are an organization that is mission critical and is centered on real practice of leadership, real practice of governance through the application of organization development principles, practices, theories, and values. So we want to see results now as a network. We are not so much future-oriented in as much as we are driving ourselves to the future, but we want those we associate with now to act on the pertinent issues or the fundamental issues that our profession is facing and the other professions that are related to us. So we are a growing network, definitely, and we are in existence for a long period of time. And we see ourselves as a growing network that is fundamental to now. And in terms of competing in this marketplace or with other globally recognized networks, I would say we come from a field of organization development. We don't believe in competition. Rather, we believe in collaboration and cooperation. And our mindset is never to compete with anybody. We are just embedded in our mission, which is to ignite insightful conversations, and we collaborate with any network that is aligned to our mission. That's why we are working on international relationships with the International Society for Organization Development and Change. We are having different affiliations in different countries. We are mission critical. We don't compete, we collaborate, we cooperate, and we believe in the constellations of strength.
Wow, thank you very much, Doctor, for that intense explanation. We don't compete. I like that. Heading up to the next question, what strategies do you have in place to reach the wider audience?
Thank you. We started in Zimbabwe as the Organization Leadership and Development Network, and we are stretching ourselves or expanding our reach globally because we are not a Zimbabwean institution, we are a global institution. We are serving a global mission, and we are establishing ourselves in almost all countries of this world. We have successfully established ourselves in Nigeria. We have another chapter in Afghanistan, in Kenya, in South Africa, in Botswana. We are in India, and we are currently working on establishing ourselves in Morocco and Uzbekistan, and we are moving to all other countries. So we are setting up chapters in every country where we are dealing with individuals who are committed to the organization development, leadership, and corporate governance mission not from just lip service, but from actually practicing it in their different countries. And we have also launched what we call the OLDN TV, which is an online educational and professional television channel where we spread the message. We actually disseminate the message about the fields that we represent. And we are using different media platforms for that to ensure that we reach a wider audience. And connected to my earlier response to your first question, through collaborations and cooperations, we believe we'll reach a wider audience. We also run training programs under the Center for Organization, Leadership and Development Network. And these are programs that we are offering from across the globe. And it's our way of reaching out to different countries and different individuals and different professions. We serve a multidisciplinary field, and we believe we are essential in any field or discipline. That's why we have people from microbiology, we have people in human resource management, in engineering, and all other fields as a way of spreading or disseminating the mission that we serve. So we have numerous strategies that we have in place to spread the message of organization development and to reinforce our mission as an institution, professional institution, that is centered on real transformation through leadership, OD, and governance.
Wow. Indeed, you're really a man of wisdom. In my place, they call you boss. Anyways, taking us further, in specific, what are the distinguished attributes your network has that differentiate it from other networks? In other words, what are the emblems that distinguishes your network from the other networks that exist out there?
Quite interesting question. And we are a new institution. We are a new professional network, a community. And the question that most people ask is, why do you call yourself a network or a community? And that is very fundamental to what we are doing. Number one, what distinguishes us is that we are a mission critical professional network. Mission critical in the sense that we bring together professionals and scholars who are committed to real practice of leadership and real practice of governance. And in that, we don't celebrate mediocrity. We encourage members to be active. Unlike in most, I've been a member of numerous professional bodies, and there is no that sense of accountability. All you get is a certificate of membership, and you start receiving emails, newsletters about certain events that happens periodically. And there is no that mission of advancing a certain profession. For us, we are embedded in organization development, and we are critical to that mission. And we encourage our members to be active. And we revoke membership for those people who think they will come to our network and will lay a bed for them to rest on their laurels. We believe in people who are critical, and we do put these people to tours, if I use the same term I used last time. So number one, we are mission critical institution. We are a group of professionals and scholars who have a mission and who believe they have a purpose to serve. Number two, we do customization of our programs, where we want every member to understand the activities that we are doing and ensure the application of the concepts or conversations that we have in our network. We don't believe in just conducting webinars and sessions just for the sake of conducting these, but we need members to actually grow. That's where we start using our continuous personal and professional development scheme and the member impact influence reflections to ensure that members are actually growing. So our distinguishing feature is that we don't celebrate mediocrity, and we need scholars and professionals who are embedded in the fundamental principles and values of the field that we serve and advance that mission. We also have a 360-degree feedback mechanism in terms of the schemes that we have, the CPPD and the MIIR, Member Impact Influence Reflection, where we give feedback and we collaborate and we grow together using a strength-based system and appreciative inquiry principles as some of the pillars that inform not only the field that we serve, but effective leadership and effective governance. So we try by all means to build a community of committed and passionate scholars in our network.
Amazing, amazing. One of the very much last questions. I actually had asked you this question in the previous session I had with you, but this one is actually different. How do one become a member of the OLDN? How can one become a member of this family, this community?
Thank you. We have an application form that members have to fill, just like any other awarding professional body, rather. And we do our assessments based on the relationship and commitment to the OLDN mission. But much of the assessment happens when you actually become a member and you get access to our online portal and you start engaging on the activities at hand. So members have to submit their application and they have to indicate in their application their career ambition. Our field is premised on diversity and inclusion. So we take members from all levels, as long as there is that commitment to the application of organization development principles and practices to your area of practice, you become relevant. So we have that application process. You get access to our online portal, and when you get access to the online portal, you start engaging in the activities that are there. Then we start working on the upgrades. And every member who joined starts as a member and then upgrades to fellowship. We don't give fellowship or fellow status just because you have experience in a certain field or you have certain qualifications. If that was the case, I believe all universities could give their graduates fellow. We give the fellow member status based on the commitment to the mission of OLDN, the impact and influence that someone will have done to OLDN, and contribution to the broader society in terms of the achievement of organization development outcomes. So we have a normal application process, but most of the things will start happening when you become a member and we do our own assessments to that effect.
Okay, thank you very much, Doctor. Very much. Last question I want to ask you, for my own personal. Actually, before this session, I had in place questions to ask you because I know having someone like you on board is first of all an honor and a privilege as well. So I had put in place questions, and these occurred to me as you're talking about membership and the portal and stuff. What are the benefits of being a member? What do you stand to gain as a member? Aside from the certificate of what's it called? The OLDN offers a certificate of membership. What is the benefit of this certificate? And aside from that, how is the person who just joined? What's the benefit of membership as a whole?
Okay. Yes, we do offer certificate of membership just as a tag to say you are part of us. It's not something that is valuable, and we want our members to understand that the value of a certificate is not in the paper itself, but it's in the person you become as an individual. But we have members who join our professional bodies just to get that piece of paper and put it on their office walls, and eventually they don't do anything. And we are a new institution that believes in new paradigms that doesn't value a certificate, but values impact, influence, authenticity, curiosity, and courage. So when you join our membership, we don't promise you anything outside of you becoming a person of impact, you becoming a person of influence, you believing in yourself and being authentic, and you having the courage and the ability to love and to work. These are our fundamental values. This is what we want to see, people who practice what they say. and people who are really authentic. So when you join our membership, yes, you are part of a broader community of scholars and practitioners, but the main mission is for you to be able to ignite insightful conversations that will lead to real transformation to self, to your family, to organizations, and to society. Forget about certificates. Forget about all the other artifacts that you can get. What you become as a person is important. And those are the conversations that we want people who join our network to have. We don't want people who celebrate certificates. We don't want people who celebrate positions. We don't want people who celebrate connections to certain people just because they believe certain people are important. We want people who believe in themselves and people who lead impact, people who lead influence, and do away with all this myopic mindset that believes in certain positions, certain personalities, and certain artifacts, which are of no value in the end. We have a lot of people, we have seen a lot of people with membership certificates from the so-called internationally recognized professional bodies, but they ain't doing anything to that profession. So we are correcting that anomaly by bringing people, what we call enlightening professionals, to not celebrate irrelevance or mediocrity, but rather to appreciate the significance in life, in professions, and in their practice. So forget about certificates. We actually have people who have positions in terms of these titles that people get in this world. In our network, we have people who have those positions, but it's not something that we put out there to say it's important. And we are glad that they also appreciate and have that mindset to say impact, influence, authenticity, inspiring others, courage and curiosity, love and work are the fundamental benefits that members get from OLDN.
All right. Well, thank you very much for that enlightenment. Thank you everyone for watching, and thank you, Doctor, once again for joining us for today's edition. Those of you who joined in late, with me is Dr. Justin Chinyaperekwe, a citizen from the great nation of Zimbabwe in the continent of Africa. He's an author, and he has quite a huge career ahead of him. Anyways, aside from that, Dr. Justin Chinyaperekwe has some books he has written. How you can access the book is going to be in the like in the ebook store, and the link will be in this video below. More so, if you're watching us again on YouTube, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and why not hit on the notification button, which is the bell, to see every video we upload at every time. And if you're watching us on Facebook, please make sure you follow our page and share the page. And if it's on Instagram, Twitter, or whatever devices you're watching us from, please make sure you share. Make sure you share. And how to become a member, the link to the portal is going to be attached to this video. So if you're watching this probably maybe on someone's WhatsApp status, or like a shared page in Facebook, you can still visit Central Old. Dr. Justin, am I correct, sir? You can visit
centralold.com.
Yes, you can visit Central Old for more details, more information. And thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned to the next edition. Once again, I am Blessing Delo. Thank you.